to change the frame rate per second of video on the iPhone camera. Hello my dear friends. How are you? I hope you are well, in good health, and in the happiest state. Today I have a new video with you. I hope you like it, but before watching the video, subscribe to the channel to receive everything new. Now let us follow the explanation. The video camera on the iPhone is in a class of its own. It offers unparalleled stability and an unparalleled overall experience. However, with some additional settings, you can make video recordings smoother on your iPhone. Here's how to change the FPS of video on your iPhone camera. Increasing the frame rate per second, or frames per second, can greatly improve the quality of video recordings. However, videos with higher frames per second take up more storage space on your iPhone. We'll explain everything you need to know. Let's start. What happens when you increase the FPS on your iPhone camcorder? A video recording is basically a collection of still images stitched together. Each still image is referred to as a frame. The optimal number of frames should be captured and stitched together to get a smooth video. Therefore, about 24 to 30 frames per second are captured to obtain high quality video. However, if you increase the number of frames per second, and increase the number of frames to 60, twice as many frames will be stitched together for 1 second, resulting in smoother transitions and better quality overall. But videos recorded at higher frame rates will take up more storage space because they hold more frames, and therefore more information. Understanding frame rates in slow-motion videos. When it comes to slow-motion videos, more frames, around 120 to 240 are captured per second. They are stitched together, and the video is then played at 30 frames per second, resulting in images that appear to move in slow motion. For example, if you record at 240 FPS and play it back at 30 FPS, each second of recorded video will be stretched across 8 seconds, giving the impression of slow motion. Slow motion video at 120 FPS is the commonly used option. But to heighten the slow motion effect, you can choose slow motion video at 240 FPS. Here is the difference between the two. 120 FPS, when you record at 120 frames per second, FPS, and play back footage at the standard 30 FPS, you achieve a 4x slow motion effect. This means that 1 second of real-time action extends to 4 seconds in the final video. 240 FPS, recording at 240 FPS and playing back at 30 FPS results in an 8x slow motion effect. In this case, the final video spans from 1 second of real-time action to 8 seconds. Now that we know what happens when we increase the video frame rate, let's understand how to change the FPS of the camcorder on iPhone and how it affects storage space. Increase or decrease the frame rate of your iPhone camera for video recording. Here's how to change the FPS of video recording on your iPhone. Step 1. Open the Settings app. Step 2. Scroll down and tap on Camera. Step 3. Tap Record Video. Step 4. Choose the frame rate option. You can also see the impact of higher frame rates on storage space. Here's what he says. It will take approximately 1 minute of video. 60 megabytes at 720p at 30 FPS. 130 megabytes at 1080p at 30 FPS. 175 megabytes at 1080p at 60 FPS. 270 megabytes at 4K at 24 FPS. 350 megabytes at 4K at 30 FPS. 400 megabytes at 4K at 60 FPS. Alternatively, you can also change the frame rate in the camera app. You can click the frame rate button in the upper right corner to change it. Enable or disable Auto FPS for iPhone camcorder. When you record a low-light video on your iPhone, the frames per second option selected may not be ideal. A setting of 30 FPS, rather than 60 FPS, is recommended for low-light environments. The shutter is kept open longer in 1 second, since 30 FPS captures fewer frames per second than 60 FPS, which results in more light being captured within the scene on your camcorder. On the other hand, while shooting videos where the scene consists of a fast-moving subject, you'd better want smooth transitions. So 60 FPS is better than 24 FPS or 30 FPS. Your iPhone recognizes the scene you're trying to capture and automatically adjusts the frame rate to get the perfect output. Here's how to enable the toggle. Note: Auto FPS is available on iPhone 12 and later models. You may see the Auto Low Light FPS option if you are using an older iPhone. Step 1. Open the Settings app. Step 2. Scroll down and tap on Camera. Step 3. Tap Record Video. Step 4. Scroll down and select Auto FPS. Step 5. Select the appropriate option. For best results in both low-light and fast-paced scenes, we recommend selecting the Auto 30 FPS and Auto 60 FPS option. Change frame rate in iPhone camera for slow-motion videos. Here's how to change the frames per second of slow-motion video recording on your iPhone. Step 1. Open the Settings app. Step 2. Scroll down and tap on Camera. Step 4. Tap Slow Motion Recording. Step 5. Choose Frame Rate Setting. You can also see how frame rate affects the storage space the video takes up. Here's what you need to know. 1 minute of slow motion will take approximately the following: 350 megabytes at 1080p at 120 FPS. 300 megabytes at 720p at 240 FPS. 480 megabytes at 1080p at 240 FPS. Alternatively, you can change the frame rate using the quick toggle button in the camera app. If you have any further questions, take a look at the FAQ section below. Frequently asked questions about iPhone FPS video camera. 1. Can I change the frame rate of time-lapse videos on iPhone? No, you cannot change the frame rate of time-lapse videos on your iPhone. 2. Which iPhone models support 4K 60 FPS recording? iPhone 8 and later models support 4K video recording at 60 frames per second. 3. Can I change the frame rate of the video after recording it? No. Once the video is recorded, you cannot change the frame rate setting. Improve video quality on iPhone camera. We hope this article helped you change the FPS of the camcorder on your iPhone. If you've ever wondered how the video on an Instagram story you saw was so smooth, they probably recorded it at 60 frames per second. At the end of the video, I thank you for watching and I hope you liked it. And see you in a good video.